Okay, I'm going to call you Sally.
Cely.
Okay. Is it on? Okay, what's your name?
Cely. Cuntapay.
Sally. What is your age?
34, sir.
34. Your birthday?
Sir?
Your birthday?
Yes, sir.
When is your birthday? Kailan ka isinilang?
March 8, 1983.
March 8, 83. Okay, you just passed your 34th birthday. What is your height and your weight?
My height is 5'2" and my weight is 5'8".
Oh, right. And your marital status?
Single, sir.
Single.
Yes, sir.
Single mother or what? Are you a single mother?
Single mother, sir.
You're a single mother. How many children are you having?
I have 4, sir.
You have 4 children.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, what are their ages?
My first daughter is 15,
15.
and the other is 14. And others, my son is 8, and the other one is 6.
So you got 2 boys and 2 girls.
1 boy and 3
1
girls.
boy and 3 girls. Okay, now you got 4 children, 6 years old and 8 years old. They still need somebody to take care of them, and also the 14 years old.
Yes.
So who is going to take care of your children when you go overseas to work?
My mother, sir.
Your mother. How old is your mother?
My mother is 65.
65. She's still strong, she can still help you, right?
65.
I know, but she's still strong, be able to look after your 4.
Yes, of course, sir.
She can. So while you are working in Jordan, who looks after your children?
My mother still, sir.
Your mother. So have you got the consent of your mother now to come again here to work?
Yes, sir.
And who else actually is staying with you? Your mother, your father, and probably you have some other
My
siblings?
brother.
Huh?
My brother, sir.
Your brothers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as far as your children are concerned, only your mother will take care. The 4 kids, she will take care of your children. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So do you think that you have problem with your children when you come over here to work?
Pardon, sir?
Now you got 4 children. Do you think you have problem with your children when you come here to work? Because once you are here overseas, then if your children give problem, then it will be difficult for us. Then you will say you want to go back, this and that. Do you think you will have that problem?
No, sir.
No, because I see that you've been working for 2 years in Jordan. So by right, it shouldn't give you any problem, right?
No.
Because the first time you went to work was 2005 to 2008. Then 7 years later, you again went overseas to work.
Yes, sir.
That time your children were very, very small, I think, when you go to work in 2005.
Yes.
12 years ago, I think. So, I hope that when you come here to work, you will work conscientiously and also do your best, and also don't give any problem to the employer and to the agency. Can you?
I hope so.
Can you agree to that?
Agree, sir. Why not?
Okay. Now, so you don't have any contact with your husband. Do you still need the permission from your husband?
No, sir.
No. So it's okay. Because I don't want anybody to give you problem when you are working here. Is that okay? I don't want you to give me any problem when you are working here.
Promise that I
Okay.
did not give you problem.
Okay. Because we want you to be happy, we want the employer to be happy, and we want everybody to be happy. But I assure you, we will take care of you. For whatever problem you can encounter, if the employer, makes you work more than you are supposed to work, of course, you can contact us. You need enough of sleep, enough of rest, enough of food. That I can assure you. Huh? Is that okay? But you must assure me that you will come here and work consciously and you work properly.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Okay, Now, your education. What is your educational level?
High school, sir.
High school, how many years?
2 years, sir.
2 years.
Yes, sir.
So you didn't finish your high school.
Mm,
But your English, I see that is quite good. That means you have been working overseas and you would have, I think, improve your English. When you were in Jordan, what language do you speak?
Arabic and English, sir.
Oh, you know how to speak Arabic.
Yes, sir.
Are you good in speaking Arabic after the 7 years you worked there?
I understand more, but speaking not yet. More, I understand their language.
You can understand the Arabic language, Oh,
Yes, sir.
that's very good. So as far as Malaysia is concerned, we got 3 different races of employer. We got Chinese, there's Chinito, you got Indian, you have got Malay who are Muslim. So can you work for a Chinese?
Yes, of course, sir.
What about Indian?
Sir?
What about Indian? Are you okay working for an Indian employer?
Anything, sir.
Anything, Muslim, I think no problem lah.
Yes.
We got very good Muslim here, okay, and they are Malays, they are very nice people, and I can assure you that you won't have any problem lah. My employers, so far they never give us any problem. It's always the DH they give us the problem, But should there be anything that you want to contact us, my staff is always ready for you, so you don't have to worry. Okay. Now, other than working as a domestic helper, do you have any other experiences?
Experiences, sir?
Yeah, other than working as a domestic helper, maybe in the Philippines you have some experience looking after old people or anything like that. Do you have?
No, sir.
No, okay. Now, your experience is in Jordan for 208 for 5 years. Okay. Can you tell me what your first experience 2005 to 2008? What were your experience there? Looking after children or looking after elderly or just housework?
All around, sir.
All around.
Children and house cleaning.
Okay, that
My
means
second experience is to taking care the two old person.
that means you have experiences in looking after children and looking after elderly, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, while you were looking after the children, what was the ages of the what age?
6 months.
Oh, 6 months is a baby. 6 months
Yes.
baby, You were looking after a 6 months baby, and what about the other? How many children were they having?
4.
4 children.
Yes, sir.
And you were the only domestic helper, or you have got another?
Yes. Only me, sir.
Only, and you can look after 4 children. What were the ages? 6 months and
6 months, 1, 2, and 5.
1, 2,
Like
and
that.
5. Oh, I see. So do you have any problem looking after the 3 or 4, 3 children and 1 baby?
No, sir. No, sir.
No,
Maybe
I see.
Good.
Because 1 year and 2 years, I know is difficult because they are very active. They run around, and if you
No,
can actually manage,
good.
I can see that you are very good actually. You are excellent actually. Because you have a baby, you have 2 young children and 1 5 years old. What about the mother? Is she working in this?
No, she stay in the house.
So actually, you are helping the mother to look after the children,
No, the kids for me. She just cooking.
No.
She not helping me.
Who usually looks after the kid? The mother or you?
Only me.
You are looking after the
And the-
children. I see. I see. Okay. What were the problem that you encounter most with the children here?
Nothing.
No. So what was the job? You bathe the children. You feed the children. So what was the job in this house? What was the job to look after the children? Were you the one that bathed the children?
After the children going to school, and then I taking care the small one, and then I clean. First clean in the morning.
I see. So you bathe you shower the children. Am I right?
Early morning cleaning, and then I will take about the children when they go in school.
Oh, I see. 1 year old they don't go to school. 2 year old also they don't go to school, so they will be in the house.
The two kids is for in my side.
Ah, I see. So the 5 year old maybe he goes to kindergarten. And the baby you have to manage also.
Yes, I manage the two baby.
Oh, I see. So you have, in fact, all round experiences. You have
Yes.
doing the housework. The
Yes.
housework, is it a very big house?
It's not big.
It's a condominium or apartment?
Not the medium, sir.
Condominium, okay. So what about cooking?
Sir,
What about cooking? Do you
cooking, I did not experience cooking, sir. But
have-
I will try my best.
do you like to cook, or do you have any cooking experience in the Philippines? Do you cook your own food?
Philippine food, sir.
I see. You know how to cook Philippine food?
Yes, sir.
What are the Philippine food you know?
All, sir.
You know how to cook all the Philippine food.
Yes, sir.
Like adobo, sisig, sinigang.
Yeah.
You know, Okay.
Yummy.
Okay. So the language that you know how to speak are English and Arabic,
Not big, sir.
I see your English is not bad. It's very clear actually.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, when you are here, sometimes the employer wants you to work without off days. Do you think you can work without off days? Or if you want off days, you are not allowed to go out of the house. Is it okay?
It's okay, sir.
Huh?
It's not a
Uh,
it's a-
of course, if you are not doing anything, you just help. Because if you want an off day, you are supposed to pay for your own food. Because you don't work and you want to go out, it's difficult. Because Kuala Lumpur is a big city. They are worried that you go out and then you don't know how to come back. But once you know the place well, you get the confidence of your employer. I think at that period of time, I think there shouldn't be any problem. But initially, we discourage you from going out. Is that okay?
It's okay, sir.
Okay. What about the handphone? If you come here, what type of handphone will you bring here?
Handphone,
Yeah, will you bring a smartphone or just an ordinary handphone?
smart, sir.
You want to bring a smartphone. But do you have any friends or relatives or anybody that you know in Malaysia or in Kuala Lumpur?
I don't know anyone, sir.
You don't know anyone. Now, some employers, they are very strict. They might not want to give you the handphone at the initial stage because they are worried that you will abuse your phone. So if,
I understand, sir.
so if the employer were to keep your handphone, but they will allow you to call back anytime that you like. Maybe once a week, 2 times a week, or even 3 times a week. So up to
Wow.
you. You can call even 10 times a month, but it's going to be costly for you. Okay. For me, I always tell the DH to call maybe about 3 times, or even at the most 4 times a month to save some money. Is that okay?
It's okay, sir.
Do you know how long is your contract while you work here?
2 years, sir.
2 years. Do you think you can finish your contract?
Yes, of course, sir.
Yes. Now here I've got a lot of employers. Some employers will want a DH to look after children. Normally the family here got 2 or 3 children, or maybe 1 baby and 1 children. We mostly don't have very big families here. We don't have like 5, 6 or 7 type kids here. Very rare. Okay, mostly a family have 2, at the most 4. Usually the family in Malaysia is between 2 to 4.
Or in one house.
Yeah, but you will be, let's say if you are asked to look after children, would you be able to do the job?
Sir, what is that? In one house, your employer is not only one family?
We will only allow you to work for one family. Okay, that means
Sir?
the sir and the mom, they will be working. Maybe they got 3 or 2 or 3 children in the house. Do you think if this employer were the employer, do you think you can look after the 2 or 3 children?
Yes, sir.
And sometimes they might have a baby and 1 children, because you've got too many children. Normally they have another maid.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So if you
Yeah.
have got one baby and one child, do you think you can also manage?
I will, sir.
You will, normally we will give an offer letter to you. We will tell the employer to fill out offer letter, what are their job scope, everything. Then we will see if it's too much of work, of course we will tell the employer, you are afraid you cannot cope up. And most of the employers, if they have a big house, many children, they have got more than one each. But generally, they have, let's say they stay in a condo or in a smaller house, they got 2 or 3 kids. Most of the age they can manage. I'm sure you can manage because in Jordan I see that you did very well. 1 baby and 3 kids. So if you can manage that, I think you should be able to manage most of the job in Malaysia. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now there are some families who want the DH to look after the elderly. The one that you work in Jordan in 2015 to 2017 is to look after elderly, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how old were these elderly? How many of them? Is it 2 person or 1 person? The elderly.
This year, sir.
Yeah, in 2015 to 2017, you told me that you were actually looking after one or
17
two,
to 7.
15 to 17. You were, what was the job?
2015 to 2017,
Yeah.
sir.
What was the job?
Taking care of the old person.
How many of them? 1 or 2?
2.
You mean you took care of 2 elderly person? That means
Grand.
the father or the mother of the employer.
Mother of.
I see. How old were they? How old were they?
The girl is 87 and the man is 97.
Oh, 87 and 97.
Yes.
Were they mobile?
Sir?
Were they on the wheelchair or were they mobile?
They can walk but sick. They can
They can
around
walk.
in their
I see.
room only.
They are
Not
mobile.
outside.
They are.
Not outside.
They can walk. Am I right?
They can walk in the room only.
I see. So most of the time you need to help them, support them, and
Help them, take a bath them. Like children.
or like children. That means help them to change their clothing, and also maybe feed them. Am I right? And how big was this family? Sir, mom, and the 2 old person.
Only the 2 person.
You mean the house only the 2 person? There were no other like the sir and the mom?
No, only that.
Oh, I see. And how big was the house that you were working in?
Just a condominium.
It's a condominium.
Yes.
So, which do you prefer? Looking after children or looking after elderly?
Anything, sir.
Anything, because you have got all the experiences. You've got all the experiences. I think looking after children, looking after elderly is part and parcel of the job.
It's better, sir.
So important thing is you must be happy,
Yes, sir.
right? If you are happy, I think you can work well. Nobody can work if they're not happy. So that is why we want you to come here. We want you to be happy. You pass your days fast. We will try our very best to help the employer, to help you and anybody that is within the family, to make you happily working in that place. Is that okay?
Yes.
And also you must make the employer happy, and if the employer happy, the agency will be happy. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Now let's say if do you have any question to ask me?
Nothing, sir. Just I want
Nothing,
to asking you to give me a good employer. Yes.
Yes, we will definitely give you a good employer. Whatever is promised, like for instance the compensation, that place that they're staying, we will ask them what house they stay, how many people in the family. All this will be in the offer form for you to see. Okay, if you agree, then you sign. And probably we will call you to the phone. Where are you now? Are you in Manila or after
I'm
this?
in Manila, sir.
You are in Manila.
Yes, sir.
Which part of Manila you're in now?
No, sir. I'm here now to just to apply the job, but I'm living in the province.
Where is your province?
Isabela, sir.
Oh, Isabela is about 5 hours from Manila, I think.
No, sir. It's 12.
12 hours
12 hours.
is in Luzon, is it?
Okay.
Isabela? It's somewhere in Luzon. I think it's right.
Luzon, sir.
It's right on the north there, I think.
North.
Okay. So we will be able to call you if at all the employer wants to interview you. So your phone number, is it correct here?
Yes, sir.
9355 444 491.
Yes, sir. Sir.
So we will be able to contact you. But
Yes, sir.
this phone, do you have Viber or WhatsApp?
No, sir.
No,
I didn't.
No, okay. So once the employer select you, probably they will call you, and then probably they want to ask you a questions, or they also want you to ask them questions, so that everything will be clear. We want to make everything clear for you. We want to make everything clear for the employer, so that when you come here to work, you will know what is your job, and you will know who are the employer, and you will know what type of house, and also the environment. But I have to let you know, Malaysia is much nearer than Jordan, and the culture, food, everything is much closer than the Philippines. Our food is almost the same, like adobo, all this, we have almost the same type of food here. So you will be able to get used to it faster. Do you think you can eat the food here?
Yes, of course, anything.
Can, okay. I see that you are a very nice and bubbly lady. And I should be able to get you a good employer. I have got one employer. They are looking for I think people like you, bubbly, who like to laugh, like to smile, and who likes to look after elderly. This family has got an elderly mother. I think she's 80 years old. She needs somebody to be with her, to be a companion, to help her. And she needs somebody to talk to her. She is like you, always likes to smile, and somebody to smile with her, somebody who can talk to her. Do you think you can do that? Do you think you can? She needs somebody who is bubbly, make her happy. Do you think you can make the old lady happy by talking to her, giving her the companionship, the friendly companionship? I think she is 80 plus.
Lady?
Yeah.
She's lady, sir?
She's a lady. She's an Indian lady. Very nice sir and mom. They just came to my office the other day, and they're looking for somebody who is bubbly, because this lady, she is a very friendly person. She likes to have a companion who can talk to her.
Excuse me, sir? She's Muslim?
No, she's not a Muslim.
It's not a Muslim?
Yeah, she's not a Muslim. She's an Indian. And she likes the character of a person who always likes to smile, laugh, bubbly, to be able to accommodate to what the mother likes, because the mother is also a very friendly person, likes to smile, talk. Do you think you can look after this?
We will see, sir. I will talk, sir, but and then.
Okay, I will also maybe ask them to call you up. But I see that you are somebody where they are looking for. Because I see that you like to smile. That is very, very important. The smile of a person is very important. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Now, in Jordan, of course, they don't have dogs or what. But let's say if a family here, they got a pet, which is a dog. Muslim, they will only have cats. So do you think you can help to look after the pet? That maybe it's a puppy or a dog.
Puppy.
Do you think you can look after the pet?
Oh, pet, sir. I'm afraid from the pet.
You're afraid of the dog, but don't worry. Of course, I'm also afraid. But soon after that, you get used to it. You will be able to accommodate, and of course, the employer will know what to do. But maybe you just put some food for the pet to eat. Do you think you can do that if at all the family has got a pet? Because here the Chinese and the Indians, they like to have a dog as a pet, but not the Muslim. Okay, the Muslim, they will have a cat. Cat is a small animal. Maybe your employer in Jordan, they might be also having a cat, because in Jordan I think they like to have a cat as a pet. But do you think you can look after?
Maybe I can, sir. It's not a problem.
Okay. Now, in Jordan, the many years there, I'm sure you have learned how to use all the electrical gadgets. Here also we have all the electrical gadgets like washing machine.
Washing machine, sir.
Microwave.
Sir, in Jordan is we wash hand wash, not totally for machine.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Here mostly they use washing machine. Hand wash only for certain type of clothing. Seldom you need to do hand wash, but sometimes you might have if you are looking after a baby. Because sometimes the baby they might not want to use the washing machine, because washing machine normally they got soap powder and whatnot, is it? But mostly will be washing machine. So I think no problem lah. We can do some hand wash, but mostly the washing machine. What about other electrical gadgets like vacuum cleaner, microwave oven, rice cooker?
Rice cooker, vacuum, like that, sir.
I'm sure you know how to use all these,
I'm sure if I have employer, she will show me how to use
No,
that,
of course,
and
yeah.
I will learn.
Of course, they will. Now, sometimes the family is a small family. Maybe sir, mom, maybe one child or two children. The children will go to school, the mom will go to work. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No, sir.
No,
I have a job if they will go
Yeah,
out.
because
Of
why?
course, I
If they
will
go
clean
out,
the
then you
house.
will have to work whatever you are asked to do, like cleaning up the house, and the employer will of course give you a list of chores to perform. So you just follow what the employer wants you to do. But don't worry, the house will be locked and you are not supposed to open the door to any strangers. Is that okay?
Yes.
Are you willing to obey rules and follow the instructions of the employer?
Sir, pardon please.
The employer will sometimes note down the rules and the instructions for you to follow your job, and what are the code of ethics in the house, because each family, they got different way of life, different culture for different races, so they will actually sometimes tell you. Let's say for Muslim, they eat only the halal food, so you're not supposed, to bring in anything not halal. And
Yes.
also different, there are also different way of life. Okay, they will let you know when you're here. We will also let you know. That's why we will give you the orientation when you come here the first few days. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. That's great.
Okay. Let's say if the family only eat vegetarian food, there are some Indians, especially Indians, they eat vegetarian, no meat. Do you think you can accommodate to that type
It's
of
good,
food?
sir. It's good for me.
Can that means you can accommodate. But of course the meat you can go out. When they take you out, you can eat whatever you like. Most families they go out once a week. You can go along with them. Of course they will need you because you need them. They will need you to look after the children. Are you afraid of height? Let's say they will need you to sometimes to clean the windows. They're going to be a bit high. The fan. You will need to have a short ladder or a stool. Do you think you can do that job if you were to ask to stand on a stool or on a ladder?
I can, sir.
You can. You are not afraid of. There are some people who are even afraid of course you won't be going up very high, just maybe 2 or 3 steps ladder or maybe a short stool to help you to clean things that are higher up. Is that okay?
It's okay, sir.
So you got no question to ask me?
Nothing, sir. You, sir. I'm only
No,
listening. What's your question?
Okay. Now let's say if I'm the employer here, what would you
Yes.
tell me so that I will select you to assist me in my house? What would you tell me? Now I'm the employer here.
Yes,
What
sir.
would you tell me?
Sir, I will do my best to
Yes.
do my job
Yeah.
as a house worker.
Yeah. Some more?
Sir?
Okay, the important thing is you have to be honest. Okay, you will need to tell the employer, sir,
And,
I will be
and I will follow all the rules you give it to me.
Yes, you follow the rules and regulations, and you will be honest in your job. Let's say, for instance, sometimes the employer left something behind. When you see it, you just give it back to the employer. You break something, you just tell the employer, sir, I'm sorry, I just broke the glass. Don't worry, they will buy again because you do it accidentally. But don't go and hide it, put it under the bed or anywhere. It's the wrong thing to do. Nothing to worry if you actually accidentally break something, but don't hide and don't cheat and don't bluff. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. I do that, sir.
Honesty is very important.
Yes, sir.
Let's say if you find some money somewhere, just return it to the employer. Then everybody will trust you. You see, once you build up the trust, it's easy to work along. Is that okay? It's okay, So I think that's all. Once I get the employer, we will want to call you if the employer wants to call you. But I think you did very well. You did very well in your interview. I can
Thank
see
you,
that.
sir. Thank you.
So okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thanks so much. Bye.